Hi guys, hope you had a good weekend. Went out and did a little test on the Grasstrack bike at our farmer friend's field, which is pretty cool. Did a few practice starts and had a little skid around on it. Nothing major, so we're not speedway styling it yet, but we'll have a good go when we're at a meeting. So yeah, overall it went really well. Bike felt quite quick, engine was running good, did a couple of adjustments to the carb because it had an air filter on it as opposed to having a trumpet on it. When it was in the Supermoto bike, that is, which is over there somewhere. So yeah, a couple of little jobs to do which I'll show you. So we had a bolt rattle loose in the engine, which we need to helicoil. Chain, being a new chain, we just tightened it up a bit, and the idle was a bit high, so I've done a couple of little mods to the throttle cable to get that sorted, but I'll show you what we're going to do. So yeah, we need to fit, Dave's taking this off and the plate there, sorry that goes there. So yeah, we're going to fit a folding foot peg. I've just ordered a couple on eBay, so they should be here Wednesday, so we'll get that fitted up there. And the bolt that stripped, or was a bit wobbly, is this one here, where this bracket fits, which I'll show you. So that fits there and bolts up onto that hole there. So yeah, it just came a little bit loose, which obviously we don't want come race time, so just going to helicoil that, which I'll show you in a minute. It's quite a simple process to do helicoiling. There's loads of videos on YouTube on how to do it and stuff, so yeah, we're just going to get that done in a moment. Right, so this is the helicoil kit I use. This is just a cheap kit from M6, as you can see, from Machine Mart. It's got me out of trouble a few times. So basically with the helicoil, if you've got a knackered thread in a engine plate or whatever it may be, you basically drill it out to, this is M7 I think, then you tap it with this special tap, then you put in one of these threaded inserts in the hole. It's got a little tag there, as you can see, so you wind it in like so, wind it all the way in, and then you've got this little tool here to basically punch out the hole in the helicoil, and then hopefully you can get that out with a compressed air line and just blast that little piece of metal out of the hole, and then you should have a fresh new M6 hole to put your bolt into. So we'll just do that on the engine now. Right, so we've just drilled that hole out with the supplied drill bit, and now we're going to get the tap and then basically wind this tap in nice and slowly. You have to sort of do it sort of quarter of a turn at a time just to keep the thread clear. Then we'll blast the hole back out again and then put the insert in, which I'll show you in a sec. Right, so as you can see, we've got a nice new enlarged hole done. So now we're just going to wind this in like so. I'll try and do it one-handed. They're a bit tricky to get started, which you can probably tell, and trying to do it one-handed and film at the same time is even harder. But anyway, just going to wind that in and then snap the little end off once it's in there. There we go, got it started. So as you can see, we'll just wind that in gently like so, and then once that's sort of fully seated in there, we'll then snap the little tab off. So you can see that's just winding in quite nicely, which is what you want. It shouldn't be difficult or hard to wind in. So once we've got that flush, then we'll knock the little tab off and it's done. Right, so that's the insert in, as you can see, and here's my old bolt, and then that just winds in like so, easy as can be. That's a nice tight thread again. So I'll put a little bit of thread lock on the helicoil. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but anyway, I have, just to keep it in place. So we'll just let that go off overnight, and then that's that little job fixed. So yep, when the foot pegs turn up, we'll get one of those fitted back on the plate, get the plate back on, air filter back on that's just drying and re-oiled, and then it will be back together ready for its first race on the 20th of June with the Classic Grasstrack Bike Club. So really looking forward to that, and obviously meeting some of the guys all face to face in the GT140 group, so that'll be cool. Anyway, I'll report back once we've got all the little jobs finished. Right, the headstock's slightly loose, I just need to tighten that bolt, but thought I'd share a little top tip. Get yourself a paint pen, really handy for doing all sorts of stuff. But you can see there I've just put a little dot on the handlebar clamps there, so whenever I need to do any maintenance I can just take these off, and or if I crash and these bend or whatever, I know where obviously I can place them back in the right position so it feels, the bike feels the same every time. There you go, another top tip.